This is the book of First Corinthians, chapter 7, starting off at verse 28. But and if thou marry, thou hast not sinned, and if a virgin marry, she have not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you. But this I say, brethren, the time is short, it remaineth, that both they that have wives be as though they had none. Call Holayim La, Albanawa, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakat, Kwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, starting off in verse 28. But and if thou marry, thou hast not sinned. And if a virgin marry, she have not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you. But this I say, brethren, the time is short, it remaineth, that both they that have wives be as though they had none. And as we know, and as we go through, and as we see, dealing with these women, you're going to have, as it states and says, you're going to have trouble in the flesh. And furthermore, these women are not virgins, man. They've been ran through, have a lot of different man's spirits upon them. Batshit crazy, unstable, highly emotional, very selfish, self-centered, fickle. Okay? So, if you have a woman or multiple women, you're going to have a lot of trouble, a lot of anguish of heart, a lot of vexation dealing with these women, man, because we also know, they desire attention. Women desire a lot of attention and validation from men, even if they don't want to acknowledge it. Okay? Especially your wife, man. Your wife, she wants to feel, as they say, special. She wants to feel important. And which is nothing wrong with, you having a woman and, you doing things for your wife and this and that. There's balance to everything. Okay? But we know, Ahdawan Ratazah, as men of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, that this truth comes first. Nothing, not even your own pleasures, nothing comes before serving Yahweh Yahweh Shai. And there's no damn excuses, man. Point blank, period, man. So you have to conduct yourself and be in the spirit and the mindset as if you didn't, as if you don't have a wife, man. And I got a few clips that I'm going to show. I wanted to do it a little bit different, so I'm going to speak on the bring out the precepts and then bring out the clip. So, and this clip right here is which I don't know if I think it was on a movie if I'm not mistaken, but maybe a woman would do this, maybe not. I'm not too sure. It might be again a skit or on a movie, but as far as what is being stated in it, they would be upset if you don't do this, certain type of women. But other women, they really don't care about doing what you're going to see in this clip. It's not really that much of a big deal to have, as they say, princess treatment in that type of matter. Okay, because I've seen, again, also videos of women talking about they don't want a man to open their door. And I just recently saw a video where you had a woman speaking about a date that she had a man. A man went into the store, brought an umbrella so the woman wouldn't get wet, and she blocked that man for doing that. For that man to showing, compassion and having a careful spirit towards that woman. Can't make this shit up, man. Okay. So again, man, you're gonna have a lot of issues, man. But let's go ahead because these women think everything is supposed to be catered to them. Because everything's upside down in this captivity. Everything is upside down. So this is Genesis chapter 3, verse 16 in the NLT. Then said he, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, to the woman, I will sharpen the pain of your pregnancy, and in pain you will give birth. And this was a curse that Yahweh Shem Yahweh put not only on Eve, but all the women of all nations, man. Okay? And that's why these women have pain and go through pain when they bring forth children. Continuing on. And your will, and you will desire to control your husband. And see, it's what these women want to do. They want to be the head honcho. They want to lead the household. They want you to listen to what they say and do what they say. They want you to submit to them, because these women truly, truly believe in their perverse, contaminated, corruptible mind, okay, that the Lord actually made them to be above you and for you to serve them. When if you go into the, I believe the word female, which, as a matter of fact, because I don't want to butcher it, I think the word female goes into a woman, Salaki, woman. Just to prove the point, let's go to the etymology online real quick. You know, I wasn't planning on looking this up, but you know, Yahweh Shem Yahweh wants me to. So, alright, so the word woman is what we need. The word woman, which is a noun on the etymology online, woman, female servant. Okay, again, woman, female servant. Okay, so that's what the woman is. She's a servant to the man. And as it also states in the book of Genesis chapter 2, the Lord made a woman to be an helpmeet for a man. So a helpmeet is what? A servant. So a woman was made to cater, assist the man. It's not the opposite. The man is not made for the woman. Matter of fact, we're going to prove that point through scripture. Okay, so Genesis 3 verse 16 in the NLT. Then Yahweh said to the woman, I will sharpen the pain of your pregnancy, and in pain you will give birth. And you will desire to control your husband, but he will rule over you. So we dominate over the woman. We lead, you follow. Point blank, period. If you don't like it, I don't give a shit, man. This ain't for you, man. Okay? We lead. And you're supposed to follow, man. You're supposed to take heed to the instructions of your husband, your man. Okay? And let's grab one more precept and we're going to show the video. Okay? Because you were made for us. And Paul made that clear. And what he was referring to was the book of Genesis. So this is 1 Corinthians 11. I'm going to read verse 3. Then I'm going to jump down to verses 8 to 9. 1 Corinthians 11 verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach. So our head is Yahweh Shah Hamashiach. He's the head of the church. He's the head of the flock. He's the first begotten son, the first soul ever created. All right. And the head of the woman, so the head of any woman in any nation. Okay, but we're talking about Israel. Okay, because that's all we care about is Israel. Okay, so the head of the Israelite woman is what? Is the man. It's not the Heavenly Father. It's not Yahweh Shai. Because, you know, a lot of these bald-headed bitches will always say, Jesus, sweet Jesus is my leader. Sweet Jesus is my savior. I follow him. You can't follow Yahweh Shai, which is the true Lord and Savior, which is not who was taught to you, because you was taught Edomite supremacy, which you can follow him because you're following Esau. But when you come to the truth, you come back to your heritage, you have to follow your man, and your man follows Yahweh Shai and Yahweh. Okay? That's the only way. The Lord has made structure. The Lord has made organization for everything to be organized. So you have to take heed to it, or just get condemned and get judged. We don't give a damn, because technically we don't need a so-called nigger woman, a Hispanic, Native or Seminole Indian woman to bring back our nation. Okay, we have the lineage in our scrotum, man. So we can bring back our nation with any woman. Okay. And the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh. Verses 8 and 9. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. So that's also to let you know too that when the man shoots his DNA in a woman, the man carries the chromosomes to decide whether the child is going to be male or female. That's decided through the man, not the woman. And also the placenta, if I'm saying that correctly, the bag that the baby is in, that comes from the man. So a woman is important in general. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make it seem like a woman is, she's worthless, she's useless. That's not the what I'm trying to get to. But the ovary and all that stuff is basically dead until the man shoots life into it, man. When a man shoots life into your vagina, that's when it comes to a life, man. Okay? For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, so we weren't created for you, but the woman for the man. You was created for us, man. Okay, and I saw another video where you had women talking about bring those 90 men's back, begging for love and shit. Tank talking about maybe I deserve. Just a lot of weak niggas, man. I'm down on my knees begging you, please. Somebody sleeping in my bed. Bitching and crying, man. Hey, man, judgment is way overdue, man. But watch this video real quick. Hey, man, tune into this video real quick and we're going to come back with some more. Stay tuned. Shalom.
Being dead ass serious.
Oh,
you and those kids gotta go.
I'm gonna go, but them 3 kids is yours.
No, they not.
They yours.
No, they not.
Yours today.
No, they not.
They yours today.
No, they not. What you mean they? What do you mean they mine today?
Because when you get on child support tomorrow, they're gonna be yours tomorrow too. You paid and you put your name on them certificates.
Are you serious right now, yo?
I gotta go. You gotta go.
No.
Child support tomorrow.
Are you serious?
You're gonna be on child support tomorrow.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you're gonna be on child support tomorrow.
Because you could not be faithful and keep your legs closed, so I'm gonna be put on child support?
All 3 of them yours.
No, they're not.
All 3 of them yours.
No. Stop playing with me.
All 3 of them
Stop
yours.
playing with me.
All 3 of them yours.
No, they are not.
And I'm gonna have child support tomorrow.
Yo, you are a ratchet ghetto chick. Yo, stop playing with me.
Get out of here.
Yo,
see you
stop
later.
playing with me.
See you later.
I want everybody to see this. I want everybody to see this. I want everybody to see this. Damn thought. Goddamn thought. I'm not paying no child support. Stupid ass. And I'm telling your goddamn boss too, you jackass.
Hey, you see it, man. You see it. And regardless of this may be a skit, this still does happen. And as you saw, and as you continue to see right now, no remorse, no guilt, no disgust, no shame, no regret, no anything. Telling this man, like I just said, an idiot, you signed the birth certificate instead of you man, come on, man. You stupid simple niggas know once you, even myself, man, once you meet the woman and you fill her out and everything else, you man, look, man, man. But Jake, man, is so stupid to be Scottish, as the Lord say, just sottish, man, that you give these hoes the benefit of the doubt, man. Okay? And even the child can come out looking like you and still not be yours. And why is that? Because you've been laying your DNA in that broad. And you've been around her while she's pregnant. It's been, clips on Maury as the baby look exactly like the dude, but the baby don't be his at all, man. Because again, your DNA is in that woman, man. And also too, it's multiple DNAs that be in this woman, so the baby can have different characteristics and features of all types of men. That's why a lot of these kids are unstable and mentally corrupted, man. Okay? Well, let's continue for the next lesson. Let's grab these last few precepts. And the last video is just going to play out. This is Sirach 40, verse 28. My son, lead not a beggar's life, for better it is to die than to beg. Because, as you're going to see in this next video, which, amongst all these women, what do? They beg. They don't say it's begging, but that they beg. They beg all you men, oh, I need this, I need that. And I saw a video a couple of days ago where you had a woman with, and it was funny as hell too, because the Jake had her had her saved as always begging. So if you know these hoes, when you first meet them, they asking you for stuff, As soon as you meet them. Not even wait like a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, whatever. The first week or the first day they meet you and they begging. That's the MO of the so-called Israelite, so like the so-called black, Latino, Native and Seminole Indian woman, man. They beg, they say they don't need you, man. They say they got the bag and this and that, but they begging for your money. Okay, so what's better off to die than to live a beggar's life, to rely on somebody else's table, man? Okay? And furthermore, you women, man, you really, because, everything is upside down here. So, what Esau has indoctrinated you with to, chase your dreams and be a hoe and, chase the bag and get all types of degrees and stuff instead of, taking heed to being what the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai created you to do, man. You're supposed to have a husband. You're supposed to be, raising a family. So you don't have to beg, and be able to learn how to be a wife and learn how to take care of the household, learn how to sew, do all these things, man. That Proverbs 31 woman, man. But the Proverbs 31 woman was actually still making money for the household and everything, man. Which a lot of sisters are actually, into like tonics and garments and all types of stuff, making cosmetics for their household, and also, just to send out for alms for brothers and stuff, lotions, soaps, all types of stuff, man. That's the type of stuff you women are supposed to be learning, man. Because it also benefits your household. It also helps the man save what? Currency, save money. And that could also help bring in currency for your household. So it's not good to live a beggar's life. So I just quoted something. So let's grab that and we'll grab another precept and we'll close it out. 1 Timothy chapter 5. I'm going to read verses 14 to 15. I will therefore that the younger woman marry, okay, bear children, guide the house, okay, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully, okay, but it's the opposite, okay, because y'all hawking to the adversary, okay, because he binded the strong man, which is the Israelite man, and did all these things to make you denounce and reject and commit treason and betrayal to the men of your nation, man. Because you don't want to get married at a young age like you're supposed to. You don't want to bear children. Okay, amongst our nation, we have a great high rate of sacrifice in those chop shops. With Margaret Zinger, if I'm saying her name right, Margaret Zinger, Bill Gates' grandma, whatever she is, but she's his relative, that she constructed for our nation. The PPs, but which is really the chop shop, and you're sacrificing, our offspring. Okay, and you don't want to guide the household. You want to have your funky ass out in the street, being a hoe, man. And see, everything's the opposite, man. Our people completely, and boldly and openly go against our customs, man. The instructions and format that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai gave us, man. Okay. And instead of the devil, giving the occasion, the work to speak reproachfully and bring forth, drama and chaos, he don't gotta do nothing. Y'all do it all. All you gotta do is tag you in. You take care of everything, man. You got on I forgot what the hell that platform is. It's in my head. I can't think of it. But you got a so-called black woman on a platform talking to the KKK about executing Jake. Okay. Verse 15. For some already turned aside after Satan. Prime example, man. So instead of Satan, handling the business, you do it. You ain't got no problem taking lead on it, man. It shows, as it says, she that is my enemy. Which we use that for the woman, but in a spiritual aspect, it's actually talking about Babylon the Great, man. Okay, but let's close out because the point is made, and There's no shame in you women's game. You'll openly say what you do. You don't feel, again, that like you don't feel like it's wrong. You think you living your best life. So, grabbing your phone, hit the record button, and then got the damn nerve to upload it to a social media platform. Can't make this shit up, man. Sirach 26 verse 22. A harlot, okay, and harlot shall be accounted as spittle. Okay, so a harlot, a shameless. Okay, no regrets. No pity, just no not even humiliated. You feel honored to tell the world what you indulge in, what you do. And then you get mad because nobody don't want to help you. Hey, look, man. You should have taken heed and got a husband and, conducted yourself in a righteous manner instead of complaining about people not helping you. And furthermore, there are all types of things you could do to not bring forth life into the world, man. It seems like nobody knows what a condom is no more. And that should be really the only thing you should really be using, because the birth control is that stuff really jack up your body, and then it calls forth a lot. All Esau's stuff it has a lot of side effects. What you having the IUD, I think that's what it's called, where they inject it into your ovaries, and it's supposed to block the sperm to go into the eggs and the patches and stuff like that. And you got the shot and you got the pill. All that stuff messes with your hormones. You gain weight, okay, and amongst other things too. Instead of just literally just having the man strap up, okay. But everybody wants to, and that's why another reason why too, having multiple partners, multiple men busting up in you, creating bacteria in you, and laying down with all types of people, not even having the people use protection, man. You have a lot of broads, man, actually getting mad if a man pull a condom out to even put it on. Okay? Sirach 26 verse 22, and the harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. But again, you women don't want to be married. You look at it at marriage as slavery, man. You look at marriage as just something to check off on your bucket list, man. Nobody takes a marriage seriously, which marriage is really you laying down with a man. The first man that broke your hymen, that's actually your husband. So from that day forth, from once you left that man that broke your hymen, you've been committing adultery left and right. Okay? Sirach 26 verse 25. A shameless woman, okay, which all these hoes, all these bald-headed, stinking hoes are shameless, man. Again, there's no regret. They feel honored and very happy, excited about what they do. I'm a bad bitch. Matter of fact, I saw in the chat today, the broad that which y'all probably saw too, but y'all probably see her name on her page. Her name on her page was, she was talking about she's stuck in Dubai and she was crying and shit. But her display name on her page was "At least I'm pretty." Listen to that. At least I'm pretty. Again, self-centered, selfish. They only care about themselves, man. So why should we give a damn about them? Because guess what? We don't. Okay, our people are just fucked up, man. Okay, Sirach 26 verse 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. Okay, and what is a female dog? A bitch. Okay, the Lord said it. I ain't say it. But she that is shamefaced will fear Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And none of these women are shamefaced. None of these women think about doing something that's going to make them look like nothing. That's going to make them look low. That's going to make them look like, just disgusting. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. So we're going to let this next clip roll. And just close it out there, man. So Ahdawan Ratazah I, man. I hope and I pray. And matter of fact, it's another clip. I'm gonna add to it after this too. So it's gonna be 2 clips. So Ahdawan Ratazah I, man. I hope and I pray that this is edifying, uplifting, and informative to the true, sincere Aki and Akwaf. So with that, I'm just gonna say, Shalom.
Your people be the main ones telling you don't be a hoe. You don't gotta suck dick. You don't gotta do nothing. You can ask us for help. And I turn around and I ask y'all niggas for help, and what you tell me? You don't have friends. You don't got nobody else to ask. I do, and I can suck a dick for it. But you told me to stop doing that because you got me, right? You don't got me. Oh yeah, my brother was up there. Oh, go find go trust God. Not these niggas. Well, guess what? God sent me these niggas! It's so fucking frustrating. I get a new job, right? I get a new job. Everybody, bitch, stop being a whore, Gina. Stop sucking dick, Gina. Be a mother, Gina. Work for what you want, Gina. Okay, I'll go get a motherfucking job. And what happened? Can you watch my baby? I don't know. Can you pick up my baby and take it to my mama's? No, I got life. No, I can't. No, I can't. Can you give me $20 so I can pay a babysitter while you got a job? You know what? I didn't have these problems when I was sucking dick, though. Hell, I can leave my baby in here with a motherfucking Peppa Pig episode. Before that bitch even finished the intro, dick sucked, ready to go. Mommy got $400. Let's go shopping. I did it. I stopped being a whore. Now what? I'm just so sick. I'm just so sick of this shit. Like, I don't want to quit my job because I like my job. I like my job. I really do. I like everybody I work with too. But all my family, no, they don't want me to be a slut. No, don't do that. No, but don't ask us for help. No, you can't. Definitely can't.
From Dollar Tree, but I can't unlock it.
Remember, the next time you're mad at a woman, she's probably retarded. It's not her
This
fault.
lock from Dollar Tree, but I can't unlock it.
Remember, the next time you're mad at a woman, she's probably retarded. It's not her fault.